Well, hello everyone, what is going on? It is the Almighty Geoff and we're here with episode 24 of Grand Theft Auto 5. In the previous episode, we started off with our second set of peyote plants, which was basically Franklin taking some hallucinogenic cacti and thinking he was animals for a couple of minutes. We ran through the last of the Chase Thieves missions, which had Franklin dealing with the lost one more time, just about over here. We completed the mission for Gay, well, the Stranger mission, which had us joining back up with Cletus to do some hunting around about this area and bagging some elk, which opened the hunting activity, which you can't see on this map because we played as Michael and you can only do them as Trevor. Switched over to Franklin, where he completed the second triathlon around the Alamo Sea and Sandy Shores region, and then switched over to Michael, where we completed the gang intimidation event, which is similar to luring girl into alley, except this time the girl didn't seem to be part of the plot. She just seemed to be being held captive or something. So we didn't kill her, but we killed the rest of them because, you know, it's GTA. If they try and rob us, then that's their problem, isn't it? They shouldn't have picked on us. But before we get into the goings on of today, we have our very last set of Under the Bridge stunts, which just takes us up this river up here. So it goes the 1, the 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and then 10. I probably jumped the gun on one of these, but it's just basically all up this river. So I should do a quick cut and I'll see you guys once that's done. Okay, now as I said last time, there's really only one more event that I would consider to be in the Los Santos City region, and even then I was sort of like, kind of, as this one up here. The rest of them are definitely like, the closest one to the city after this is this one, which is the first in the Hitch Lift Strand, which we are also going to be doing today, but the rest of them are all in this, basically in the countryside or in the Los Santos County area. So yeah, anyway, this one is called Domestic. It's nothing special, nothing happens really, but...
You know I've got a competition coming up. Look, can't we talk about this inside?
Oh, really? You think I was bored yesterday? Who plays golf at midnight?
That's it! Walk away like you always do. Hey, you! Listen, can you give me a ride? My wife's gone crazy. I'll throw some dollars your way.
Haha, been there, done that, got the t-shirt. Hop on board, my friend.
Thanks, man. Just let me grab my favorite iron. Just not getting that. What a mess. Really great wardrobe out for all to see. Whatever. Can't deal with it right now. Can you drop me off at the golf club in Richmond? At least I know I'll be welcome there.
Yeah.
So, you're just gonna leave
You can
all
take
your
this guy
stuff
to the
in
altruists if you
driveway?
still need
Yeah,
someone
I'm not giving her the satisfaction of cleaning that up.
to bring,
I'll
but
go to the club, get
there's
a
no
few
hope of this
drinks in
guy.
me, and hope either her meds have kicked in or the gin is worn off by the time I get back. I appreciate you doing this, by the way. I know it's kind of a weird one. What's your name?
Michael,
Good to meet you. I'm Castro.
what is that? Italian? Spanish?
Pure wasp, I'm afraid. My sister's called Muffy, so I think I got off lightly.
Whoa, too close!
Okay.
So, what was that all about?
Ah, just the usual psycho female stuff. She thinks I've got another woman on the side.
And do you?
That's not the point. She doesn't know that I have one. Okay, guy to guy now. I have a very strict code. Only on out-of-town trips, no real names, a dead trail. That's a gentleman's way, right?
I don't know. I'm not that careful. Then again, neither is my wife.
I'm good like that. I don't want to embarrass her. Then she goes and literally airs our dirty laundry in front of all the neighbors. I mean, show some class.
So let me get this straight. You're pissed because she's accusing you of cheating when she doesn't know you've cheated. Even though you have cheated.
Exactly. It's a lack of trust. She'd be accusing me of it even if I hadn't. I've never done anything at that golf club except play golf. And that's the god-honest truth. Which is more than I could say about her spin class instructor. In fact, I wonder if her fat ass is admissible as evidence in court. Because if she's doing that much spinning, it should be like a bowling ball by now. Anyway, sorry. You don't need to hear this.
No, I don't. It's a horrifying reflection of my own shallow existence.
Money doesn't buy you happiness.
No,
it just buys you a lot of therapy to talk about why you're not happy. Thank God for golf. That's all I say. You play?
I try my best.
What a game. True sport of kings. You know, they still don't let women on the course in Los Santos. It's a throwback to a less confusing time, when everyone knew who they were. I can't wait to get to the club. See the guys? Forget all about this.
Isn't there a woman right there?
If you just drop me off at the entrance here, that'd be great. Thanks again. Hey, we should play golf sometime. Come by the club. I'm here most days.
Okay. So that's the reason why I didn't bring Castro to the Altruist, because you can basically have him as a golf buddy. And I know he's not played golf yet, and we're definitely never going to play him at golf. We're only going to play it as little as we need to, because I'm not a fan of the mini games in this game. But you get him as an extra player, so I thought, what the hell, might as well. Plus the other guys seem more reasonable enough to bring, you know, either drunk people who don't really give a shit, or, you know, a former Lost, well, still a member of the Lost MC with Trevor, so. Okay, well, we are still as Michael. Let us head up to the Observatory, because we are going to meet with Davey again, who we've only seen the one time so far. Well, actually, we've seen him twice so far in the game. We saw him in the prologue, because he was the guy with the sniper who shot near Michael, so allowed him to fake his death, and actually did shoot Brad. Although that whole enigma is something of itself, isn't it? Like, what's going on with that? And we saw him just before we switched over to Trevor a few episodes ago, when he came in, basically gave Michael a good telling off for doing a bank heist, which was clearly him and not being discreet enough. So this is our first proper mission, and also obviously he called him at the end of last episode, which sets up this one. It's a pretty fun one. It's relatively quick. It's about a medium-sized level, this one. So we'll get this done, and possibly after this we'll move on to do the third triathlon. It will take a while. I don't know how quickly I'm going to condense it down. I expect it's probably be about 6 or 7 minutes in total if I speed it up by 5. So I just need to account for that and then get another random event done. That's probably going to be it for this episode. And then we'll be done with triathlon, so we can move back into what I'm presuming will be the off-road races. Unless I take the one episode off to do hunting. I don't quite know yet. I've not quite planned that far ahead. But definitely the main thing we'll be doing next is the off-road races, which we've got 6 to get through. So we'll switch over to Franklin and get back on those. But okay, so I believe we need to stick on this sort of floor. Yeah, it's through these arches.
Doc wants to put me on antidepressant meds. That's just depressing. Who cares?
There he is. Davey.
Davey! How you doing?
About as good as can be expected, but the news is not good.
I don't know what you're talking about.
I know you did that fucking jewelry job.
Davey, seriously, you're imagining things.
Fuck you.
All right. I did it. Arrest me. You know what? You'll be saving my life. Because you called it, motherfucker.
What?
You called it.
Trevor.
A couple days ago. But we haven't really talked about anything either.
But if, no when, he starts asking questions about why you're not feeding worms south of the Canadian border. Oh, we got problems.
Yeah, no shit.
We're in it.
Together.
So, if your problems are my problems, then I guess that means that my problems are sort of your problems.
Nope.
What if I lose my job? Someone comes into my office, starts reading my files. They'll see the things I did. I know a lot of stuff. I can cop a plea, get 5 years, but you...
Fuck you, you ungrateful prick. I made your career.
Well, then we better go about saving it together, because you and I both know we can't let it go to shit now.
What do you need?
This guy, Ferdinand Karamov. The agency claims he's dead. We at the Bureau think they're full of crap. We think he's being debriefed someplace.
So?
Apparently, he has information which will put me and my superiors out of circulation. Those agency fuckers have got the coroner's office locked down. We need you to verify the body.
So how the hell am I gonna get in here?
Well, you've played dead before, haven't you?
Oof. Big move, Davey.
I have always kind of liked you. Call me when you wake up. I'll tell you what to do.
So how's he going to hide the fact that he's clearly not dead but just unconscious? Or are these guys just willing to overlook that?
John Doe, white male, overweight, in his late 40s, possible coroner.
Let's take a peek. The fat deposits on his hips and abdomen suggest a fondness for bleeder burgers.
What the hell was that?
Don't worry, it's just gas.
No, no. It's reanimating.
You want to cut it in the coroner's office, you're going to have to lose the nerves.
I've been around cadavers. This isn't right.
Well, fresh is different. The ones you've seen have been on the shelf for a week. You can still smell this guy's breakfast.
If you say so.
Ah, the things I've seen in this place. Grown man you could fit into a sandwich bag. Bodies that are more maggots than flesh. This gas bag here is a blessing.
Oh, Jesus! God, back from the dead, motherfucker!
Back from the dead.
Come on!
Yeah.
Hands in the air!
How the hell did they cover the fact that he clearly wasn't dead?
Might be in the other room.
You're just terrible at searching, dude. Seriously?
Out of there! Give it up!
Nope. So you get for being an idiot. Okay.
That don't look right.
What about you? You don't look like our
Guess you can't
target.
judge a corpse by its toe tag. I found the toe tag. Ferdinand Karamov. It's on some big black lady. Definitely not your guy.
Okay. The agency have the lower floors on lockdown to prevent a leak. I got a guy who can cut the power to give you some help, but you'll have to get upstairs if you're gonna get out.
Alright, this is the part where we basically fight our way out. There is a unmarked requirement. I think there's an accuracy one as well. Oh shit.
Trust me! I'm not interested in the truth!
Okay. I believe there's a guy back here. Yes, I really have played this game that many times that I know where the enemy spawn in this level.
This the way out?
Oh dear, run out of special ability. Actually, a health kit, there's one on the side there. Alright. Hey yourself, dude. Oh. Trash bag on the top floor. Yeah, make sure you get that. I've done in the past where I accidentally left it, just gone straight out the building, and you end up losing all your weapons and stuff. So.
Prepare to be amazed. It's all a big misunderstanding.
Yeah, chill out, dudes. Alright. Nearly there, folks. Oh. I think that's everybody.
I should have stayed on the slab.
Alright. Let's boogie. Oh. Let's go. Whoop. There you go. That's got a sting. There's no, don't, get out of here. Right, I'm gonna set a marker for, hang on, try and recall, I think it's about here or something. Because that's where we need to go after this mission, and time-wise, obviously, don't want to be wasting too much time. Or am I trying to head into the river to try and lose them all? That might be a shout. Okay, we're in no one's view. Just gonna keep it that way. Just camp here for a little while. For a spell. Oh, crap. Oh dear. Come on, go away. Go away. Oh, sugar honey iced tea. Oh, come on. Genuinely, I have no clue what regards how quickly they'll lose you, because sometimes they'll lose you in the blink of an eye, other times they'll take half an hour. I don't know what determines how quickly they forget about you. Because it's very annoying when that happens. Sometimes you'll just get a stroke of luck and they'll just disappear before they find you. Other times they'll take an extra half an hour. See if we can get out of here. That helps. There we go. Yeah, we're right around the corner.
Hey, Mike.
F. Hey, we need to talk. Quick. Meet me at those oil derricks just outside town, El Burro Heights. And make sure you're not tailed.
Man, that don't sound too good, homie. Look, I'm on my way.
I love you, Queen, but seriously, can't.
Dave, the hell was that? You know how many spooks I just ran into?
I'm sorry. They're not nice people if that's a consolation.
What's going on?
There's a big target out there. Something in the shadows. The data algorithms are reading off the charts. Whoever finds it, the Bureau or the agency, is gonna get a big bump in funding.
Like I care about your funding. I'm out, Dave.
You're not. I need you to meet my boss. We'll be downtown in the plaza between the FIB and the IAA buildings.
The IAA building. You fucking kidding me after the spat I just had with those agency men?
Relax. They won't be looking there. They never expect an inside job.
Okay.
Hey, Franklin,
What's going on?
you gotta get out of town.
Man, I ain't exactly got nowhere to go.
Well, then take a trip. A long trip.
What the fuck is going on?
Things, all right? Look, you remember I told you I know people? Feds who looked after me when I retired?
You did?
Yeah, I did. I mean, I think I did. I don't know. Shit, Jesus Christ, Franklin. I got so many stories, I can't even keep them straight. I'm full of shit.
Yeah, but your full of shit got me a lot of paper. One score with you, I made more money than I ever did hustling.
Oh, yeah, I mean, I'm a great thief, but you know, it's the other shit that I ain't got figured out.
So what's the deal, man? What's the deal with the Bureau, man?
This clown, I mean, he's an okay guy, fucking cocksucker. We did a deal a long time ago. Didn't go quite the way it was supposed to go. Wrong guy got killed. So I had to go into kind of an informal witness protection program. He helped me, I didn't reveal secrets of his, and everything was cool. The problem started when recently I became unretired. I mean, he shows up, starts calling in favors, telling me to do shit. I mean, look, Franklin, I'm working for the fucking feds.
Oh, fuck, man.
Oh, fuck, man, yeah, and that ain't even the worst part. I ever tell you about Trevor?
Man, I think so. Shit.
Well, if you only think so, then I wasn't being completely honest. He's, I don't, hell walking on earth. That's what he is.
Well, let's bury this motherfucker.
Oh, yeah, good luck with that.
Shit.
I mean, Trevor and I got history. Complicated fucking history. Look, I've done a lot of things that I ain't proud of. Okay, I never claimed to be an angel. But you meet Trevor, Franklin, you'll swear I am an angel.
So what's the mood then, man?
I don't know. Fuck. I'm just gonna, you know, try to play both sides. You know, until I can find a way out of this shit.
All right, man, look, man, you help me. Way I see it, man, the least I can do is help you.
It's a death sentence, Franklin.
Man, I ain't trying to hear all that shit, man. If the Bureau ain't gonna take you to court, them motherfuckers just hustlers anyway. And I ain't finna let no motherfucking cat think he's so motherfucking crazy run me up a tree. Fuck that.
Hey, you're a good kid, Franklin. This means a lot to me. Like I told you, I'm a terrific thief. I'll find something for you. Big. Now, come on. You better take off.
All right, man. I'm with you. I'm with you.
Well, there you go, Finney Franklin. How have we done? Oh my god, not bad at all. Just the time requirement. I feel there was a time requirement, to be honest, but yeah, as expected. The cutscenes are long, but that's cool. Okay, let's just see the new. I think we do get an email from Davey in a bit, but we're going to switch over to Frank. We don't care about that at the moment. I don't know if we got anything from him. No, we didn't. Okay. So, we are going to head back up north. We are going to head all the way up here. This is going to be fun. It's not really going to make a difference to you guys. Because you're only going to see about... Well, it's definitely going to be heavily condensed. But for me, I'm going to have to spend half an hour button mashing. My thumbs are going to be a wee bit sore after this.
You got any cabs available? Of course. Driver should be with you soon. Thank you.
Thank you kindly. So we get this done. This is the... I'd say other than like the collectible sets, this is the most grindy thing about this game. This particular mission, I think, it's the most exhausting one. Which is somewhat ironic considering it's a video game and... Oh, crap. Considering we're the one, Franklin's the one doing the real triathlon, and I'm just complaining about how sore my thumb was going to get. Puts things into perspective a little, doesn't it? But yeah, this is the straight up longest non-mission related thing in the game, so we'll get it done and all will be well. But you gotta do it once. I always keep saying, oh, I'm just gonna do this once, and it's probably about the 6th or 7th time I've done this in my life, so
Hi.
yeah.
Sign up right here.
Okay, here goes nothing.
Here goes nothing indeed. Coyote Cross Country Triathlon is the ultimate test of a triathlete. Yeah, if you don't have full stamina on this, you're gonna have a very bad time. So make sure, even if it's just running around up and down the street until it's maxed out, I would recommend doing that. But by now, you probably should have max stamina with at least one of your characters. Just take them. But as luck would have it, all 3 of my protagonists have max stamina, so it's fine. Anyway, I'm gonna do a speed up, guys, and I will see you guys as we're done. There we go, guys. Boom. Ah, my old thumb. Give it a rest. Very nice. And hopefully, this time I can say it to myself, I'm never doing that again. Well, I keep saying that, and I end up having to do it again at some point, because something goes wrong. But I think this is going to be my last time properly playing through GTA 5. Oh, hello, hello, stop. You are very conveniently timed, thank you very much. Okay, so the random event is up here, but I will spawn ourselves down here.
Where can I take you?
Just give it some time to spawning, so I want to drop right on top of it. Plus we're going to need a vehicle. So, sorry dude. I'm an athlete, just going to have to deal with it. Hopefully it'll show up. And hopefully with editing that doesn't turn out too long. I mean, I guess with that, if it does turn out to be too long, I can always edit it down further. Or speed it up more, I should say. But hopefully it should be okay.
I need a driver for a pickup right away.
Of course, there's no broken down vehicle. Why would there be? Alrighty, when I'm pushing an episode for its length, and just one I had to show, because I mean I've got to drive this guy all the way down to the airport as well, so it's not like it's just going to be a quick thing like that domestic. Well, even that was a little bit long, but that was because I was listening to what he was actually saying. But it's no gang intimidation or anything like that, I guess I could say. But yeah, nothing. Alright guys, let me do a couple of loops and I'll see if I can get this guy to show up.
Hey, you! Stop! Come on, people, please!
Okay. I was at the wrong entrance. That's why he wasn't showing up. Okay. Here he is.
Goddamn car broke down. Can you give me a ride? I'll pay you. I got money.
Ah, shit, for sure, man. Come on, I'll give you a ride.
I'm unbelievably late for a flight. I need to get to the airport fast. Check-in closes at 3:30. I can't miss it. Piece of crap rental car, of all the days. The average American spends 15% of their income on running a car, and almost 2 hours a day in transit. You'd expect these auto manufacturers could deliver a reliable product. Sorry, I'm a numbers guy. But outward facing. I can work a spreadsheet, but I can also work a room. I run the models, I date the models, you know what I mean?
Yeah, man, I have to take your word for it, though. So, what flight are you trying to catch?
Liberty City. I'm an equity analyst in Algonquin. Tech comms.
I'll see.
The big leagues, man. The pressure, it can choke you. But I live for that shit. Name's Tim, with 2 M's. Because, I am hungry 24/7. What's your name, buddy?
Franklin, with 1 N.
Well, listen, buddy, because you're helping me out, I want to help you out. My back, your back, they both get scratched. Get me to the... Pay attention to the road, buddy! Get me to the airport on time, and I'll give you the kind of tip you can really take to the bank. I am hung over. The vendors took us up. Let's try and get there in one piece, okay?
Hey,
I am
you want to get there in good time?
The vendors took us out last night. I had so many tits in my face at one point I thought I was gonna suffocate. We dropped $5K on bottle service, so go figure. I know what you're thinking. With everyone belt-tightening is not cool. But you gotta stop mixing up investment and retail. We didn't cause this housing bubble or the last one. I don't even speak to those retail drones. You know, you're a really interesting guy. Good to talk to you.
Shit, I didn't know I was talking.
And this new crisis bubble, it's just hysteria anyway. There's a boatload of money to be made in a downturn if you know what you're doing. And idiots lose paper whatever the weather. When the storm comes, I make it rain, baby. Anyway, enough of that. Let's just make this flight.
Okay. Let's do this. It's not too long a mission, to be honest, when I think about it, but...
Did you not see that?
This guy's a mouthy one. You do have a time requirement, but as you can see, it's not a tricky time to reach anyway.
Oh no! I only got 1 hour before they close the gate!
And we're right at the airport, you douche. Come on, get out.
I think I can still make it. Buddy, I owe you big time. Okay, here's my tip. Buy shares in Tinkle now. You won't regret it.
Okay, when it comes to the stock market, this event I tend to ignore because it's just too much fussing about. We will definitely be sorting out the stock market when we start doing the assassination missions with Lester. We've actually got one available to us at the moment, but we'll save it for a little while yet, just before we get to the next heist, I think, is when I plan on doing that one. We'll just get out so we don't get bothered by the taxi guys. So that's going to take a whole bleeding guide to sort that out, because it is a big pain in the ass when it comes to do. You got to get like the right time, the right amount of shares. You got to bail out at the right time. It's a whole thing. But with Tinkle, I just tend to ignore it. I mean, if you want a quick book, then you're fine. But we should be okay for now, I think. Okay, so stats-wise, we should have had a nice little jump today. We have done quite a few bits relating to 100%. So we've got 36%, so we're 1% jump. But we got a mission done, the last triathlon done. I think that's it. Obviously, we finished when we did the 25th under the bridge stunt. None of the rest counted, just like the stunt jumps. The rest of them were just sort of for bonus, really, just to get them all done. So yeah, I never showed you the fact that I managed to get gold. It's actually took me a while to realize what actually got me most of the time. I managed to get the heart shots pretty easily when I was redoing it, but keeping downwind. The wind seemed to change direction quite randomly, and it was that last one, the one where you're not with Cletus, that spotted me at least twice. So that was fun, but I got there in the end. So I think we might do the hunting one next time and then save the off-road races for the episode after, possibly. That's probably going to be something I do off-screen with the next collectible set, which is the last set of peyote plants. And then I'll just whack on the hunting at the end, because there's quite a few things you got to do with that. So I do want to get it all in one shot. So yeah, that's what we're going to end it for today. As said, in the next episode, we'll start off by dealing with our last set of peyote plants. We'll pick up another random event, probably hitch lift number 2. We'll run through, well, we'll do the hunting after the peyote plants, I should think, actually. We'll pick up this next Stranger and Freak mission, which is Nigel and Mrs. Thornhill, which opens a whole other set of random events, but they're all like, most of them are quite nice and quick. And I think that's basically it, other than like the other random event that's going to come with that also. It just depends on how much time we have left. But we are moving swiftly on. I'm quite glad I managed to get that last triathlon done today. It is a big pain in the ass. So, yeah, that's what the plan is for next time. But before we leave, let me take a moment to thank my amazing patrons. Specifically, my £5 plus patrons are Ron Hyler, Everett the Snake, and Andrew Corbyn. You can find the links to their channels as well as my other £3 patrons in the description down below. And on screen, you'll see a credit to all my amazing £1 plus patrons. Thank you so much, everybody. It is so appreciated. It really helps, and you're definitely helping out the channel, so much love to you all. And if you check in the description, you'll find a link to my Patreon page. If you wish to join these patrons, you can select tiers going up to £20, where you can get several rewards that are really cool. You can really help out with the channel, so sure to check that out. But anyway, I hope you guys enjoyed this episode. If you did, be sure to like, comment, and subscribe, and also be sure to share the video, and I will see you guys in episode 25. Bye, guys.